under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all know what time it is. Got a video for you. Billy Joe Saunders. Billy Joe Saunders. Billy Joe said ain't so. Billy Joe Saunders is coming out saying that he's considering retirement. Due to the fact that he had an orbital fracture during the fight with Canelo Alvarez. He says that he is contemplating, not returning to the ring. He's saying at the end of the day, the decision will be his father's on whether or not he will step back in the ring. A little bit to say about that. Um, what happened to this gypsy blood, this gypsy shit? To give y'all so much power. You and Tyson Fury say that makes y'all just an unstoppable force like y'all Thanos or something. What happened to that? What happened to that? People are already questioning whether or not you quit on the stool, my brother. And then you're going to come out right after the loss and say you're thinking about retirement. Is that what gypsies do? No disrespect to the gypsy people out there if you're a gypsy, but he making y'all look real bad because this is a guy who stood up and said, gypsies are warriors, gypsies are a different breed, this, that, and the other. Well, you were showing the public that gypsies quit on stools, and after they take their first loss, then they retire. It's real fun after you take your first loss. You thinking about retiring. Where's the gypsy heart, Billy Joe? Where's the king status in you? Why are you quitting and retiring from boxing now? To go in a little bit more on the situation. I ain't no doctor. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about an orbital bone fracture. I don't know. Maybe he can box again. Maybe he can't. You know what I'm saying? But the most important thing is Billy Joe got to worry about his health. But if he can come back and fight from an orbital bone or whatever fracture, whatever, we done seen Kell Brook come back from two fractures. Um, Sugar Ray Leonard, torn retina, still came back and boxed. My favorite fighter, Keith Thurman, fought 12 rounds with well, not 12, but at least 9, 8 rounds with a hematoma on his head. Uh, I seen a fighter actually knock a guy out with a dislocated shoulder. A black guy knocked a guy out with a dislocated. We have seen in the sport of boxing that injuries happen. We have seen fighters go through way different, way bigger situations in a ring. Eyes this big. Fernando Vargas, his eye was damn near sticking out the side of his face. Like I said, hematoma, Keith Thurman, Badu Jack, big slash in the middle of the forehead, kept fighting. So when people talk about this warrior mentality, it's looking like Billy Joe ain't got it. Billy Joe don't have the warrior mentality. Billy Joe Saunders sat on the stool and quit, and now he's contemplating retirement. Now, I'm not here to bash Billy Joe. I'm just here to tell the truth. Billy Joe said he was a gypsy king, running around like Tyson Fury, talking, running his mouth. And now, when you take your first loss, you're considering retirement. What does this do for your fans? I mean, you got $8 million to fight Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? Your net worth, they say, from what I read in the article, was 2.5. So now you're a $10 million man. You ain't gonna never get paid $8 million again unless you do a rematch with Canelo, which probably ain't gonna happen. Uh, Triple G, he ain't gonna act like he know you because you don't even have a title for him, and you a move or you still a good decent boxer. So he ain't gonna pay you no attention. Uh, Billy Joe, Chris Eubank Jr. rematch. You may get some money, UK money for that rematch, but other than that, there's nobody else out here who can basically pay you $8 million. So at this point, I could possibly see him retiring. He has no title. He coming off an injury. I don't think Billy Joe just want to be in the ring no more. That's what I basically is. See, like Floyd Mayweather told Ricky Hatton, your mouth could write a check that your ass can't cash. And see, he sit up and he do all this talking. He did all this talking. And I'm just being real. I ain't bashing Billy Joe. He did all this talking about what the fuck he was gonna do to people and can't nobody beat him and how he gonna do this. And he took that loss and he can't deal with it. Now you want to run and retire. That's messed up, Billy Joe. That's messed up for your fans. Um, People are already questioning whether or not you quit on the stool that night, and now you won't even make it more convincing that you are a quitter if you retire. Um, Basically, you saying you're gonna leave it up to your father. This is your career. You know, if you want to go back out there and fight, you'll come back out there and fight. So I think at the end of the day, y'all, Billy Joe is gonna retire. You know what I'm saying? But he's gonna say it's his father's decision due to health reason and hit the fracture, which we've seen boxers go through more and continue fighting. But shout out to Billy Joe. You know what I'm saying? You put up a hell of a fight still. Hope everything works out for you and success even after boxing. But you a quitter. You a fucking quitter. That ain't no you quitting. You a quitter. But this Easy Work Boxing. Thank y'all for y'all time, y'all love and y'all support. Please donate to the channel by sharing views or mention my name on other platforms, or you can go monetarily to the top of the channel, PayPal, Cash App. Please subscribe to the channel, hit your notification bell, hit the like button, and I thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support. I'm out.